Hi, I'm Mark. I'm an actual pastor who plays Magic the Gathering. Well, welcome to this edition of MTG Playback. It's where I play a game on Arena and then talk about it afterwards. So I've been working on a Rats deck for Standard. As I'm recording this, I'm preparing for the store championship at my local gaming store, and I want to play this really cheap deck and see if I can get one win. Again, I don't want to. I'm just kind of going for the promo cards. I'm not even planning to make top 8. Not even planning but I just want to. I want to have fun. I want to use something cheap, and I want to do something that other people aren't seeing. You're also seeing me right now wearing my glasses, kind of feeling very miserable. It was a very stressful week last week, and my body is decided to, shut down with all the stress that I've been carrying. But that's all right. I appreciate you being here, and let's get into it. Alright, I wish I had that Gnawing Vermin. I like to mill them to see what kind of deck I'm playing with. I got a couple lands. I've got a couple of what's called rats, so I'm kind of thrilled with that. Hopefully I can get a land next. Looks like we have a Boros deck, which is something I don't see too often. They let me pass, which makes me wonder. I did not get the land that I was hoping for. Alright, so they're going to put a Virtue of Loyalty. So they're going to use this to make the 2/2 White Knights. Gotcha. Which I think is a pretty standard ploy right now for Boros decks, for a lot of decks. Alright, I'm just going to kill it. It's not going to proliferate, but that's alright, and I'll just put another one out onto the battlefield. They did not miss their land drop. I did. So they're going to put Tokashi's Welcome. So I'm getting a sense that there's some type of, not a soldier deck, but I'm guessing there's going to be lots of tokens at some point. So I attacked and did not do ninjutsu, and I'm not quite sure, which I probably should have done, and then I played Lord Skitter after combat. So I did that in the wrong order. I screwed up there. Now they've got 2 Tokoshi Welcomes. Now I'm going to start getting some land draw going on. I could have had another rat on here, made 2 rats, so I think I made a pretty big mistake there. I have 3 Prowlers in here. They're tapped out at mana. I think it makes sense to try to start getting some damage in. Again, this would have been great with a token, and then I could have gotten 1 more extra damage on there. But anyways, I'm going to pump it up. They're down to 12. I've got at least 1 removal. Alright, they're going to put another creature. They're going to get some land draw. That means that they're going to get some draw. Now they have their 4th land. I'm seeing white and green. So this is a 3-color style rampish deck. Excuse me. So I'm trying to think. What is it that they're trying to do? Alright, so then they have 2 mana available, which is a bit of a problem. I have 3 mana available. So you know what, dude? We'll make another creature. I'll send all these in. They block 1. I'm going to kill their token. That's fine. I'm going to ninjutsu my token. Bring that in. Going to give it lifelink and death touch. And now they're down to 6, and I'm at 26, and I'm feeling pretty good. And then they play Gala Greeters. They draw 2 cards. They get another land. They've got 3 mana available. And another Gala Greeters. And now they're at 8. And now here it comes. Now they've got blockers. Which is frustrating. So if I had had another token here, like I had more damage, they could have gotten them down to 5. I could have had more options. Drew another Lord Skitter. I already have one out there. What would have been great would have been more removal. I don't have that, or a land. Something to give me some more creatures on the board. Their mana tapped out, except they do have... Well, no, and they have 1 tapped treasure. But I'm kind of stuck. I'm not quite sure what to do, because they can block everything. And they went from 6 life to 10. And I think I'm going to make the wrong play here. Right, I'm a little bit confused about what to do. I decided, you know what, let's remove something off the board. But I only have 3 mana, right? And so that becomes a problem. It would have been awesome if I had another mana. I decided just to send my big 3/1 in there. Gonna kill theirs. But now they've got a lot of mana available, and I think they can just go off. Yep, so they got one of these. Bringing some creatures in. They're gonna get some more cards. They got treasures. So I think I ran out of time. I think with this deck I ran out of time. Then they play Gleeful Demolition. Right? So they get 3 1/1s, and that's going to set off Gala Greeters, and they're going to be able to do all sorts of things this turn. Gain more life, get some counters. Now they have more blockers than I do because I didn't do the Lord Skitter in the right order. City on fire, they're going to convoke everything, which means now their damage is triple. And I'm going to misread this. I remember this play that I did. I'm going to misread the damage that gets done here. So they're at 12, I'm at 24. They've got 2 blockers. I can send 3 creatures their way. I only have 3 land. A 4th land would be awesome. Right? 4th land would make a big, big difference. So I decided to attack with everything. I'm sending 4 blockers in, which was a mistake. Right? So I had an option here to go for the throat or the ninjutsu. And I could have done the ninjutsu on the Lord Skitter, right? To save it. But I just didn't pay attention to this. Alright, and so I'm gonna lose my Lord Skitter. I have one in my hand, but I'm gonna lose it and I can't cast it right away. They're down to 5. And then they're gonna start doing something big. Alright, so then here comes the Darien. So now they're gonna start pumping up all their tokens. I'm at 27 life, it's not bad, but I think I've run out of time. If I had two more lands, I think I would have been okay. But really only being able to play 1 spell a turn with my deck and just kind of really limited me. Again, now their creatures are going to just be bigger. Alright, so I didn't draw another land. So I'm on 3 lands, and I'm still able to do stuff with 3 lands, but it ain't working. Alright, so what I'm going to do is go for the throat. I'm going to destroy King Darien. I already think I've lost the game. I think they've turned the corner by now. I decided not to attack, which was probably a mistake, because then they would have blocked. They just would have blocked my 1/1s with the tokens. I gotten their tokens off the board. I don't know. Alright, so anyways, here's more tokens. Gala Greeters is going to do its thing. Get 2 more card draws. Now they're back up to 9. I wasn't able to play another creature or a rat. And then they play their Virtue of Loyalty, and now I get the land. Now I can play Lord Skitter. But again, by this point, it's just like, what's the point? So I know I've lost. So now the goal, now what I'm doing is I want to see what they would do. Here comes Mondrak. They must have just topped that, because it's pretty late to get that, considering they've been doing lots of tricky things with tokens by this point. But at least I think like their deck is slow. Like, and as you saw, like my deck, there was a little bit of speed, but I got stuck. I got stuck there. That I couldn't figure my way out of. And those, I think that Lord Skitter play in the beginning really kind of limited my options. Not getting enough land in the very beginning. 4 or 5 land is probably all I really need to make this deck do what I want it to do. I think they're just toying with me at this point. Like, I know I'm gonna lose. Lantern Flare, sure. Alright, they're gonna attack now. I know they're gonna kill everything because I can't really do anything much back. Now they're gonna be making big, they're gonna give him trample. And so you decide, you know what? I'm just... Game's over. I know what their deck is going to do. There's not much I can do about it. And that'll be game. So, that's it. Sorry. That's it. That's for this edition of MTG Playback. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. And I wish you to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how you are doing, what decks you are playing in Standard. If you've played a Store Championship last weekend, how did you do? And I'll see you next time for another episode.